Hi guys. Now, besides singing and giving you all messages, I had got a few requests from my known circle that why don't you give us some tips on how one can improve their communication skills or spoken English skills. Well, one answer to this is like you might have come from any vernacular background, be it Hindi or Bengali. The only way to improve your communication skills or your presentation skills would be practice. Well, yes, it might sound a little weird because some people think that natural speakers, good speakers are born. They have the inborn what would I say, the quality of coming up with eloquent speech and things like that. But what I'd say is that with practice through a prolonged period of time, one can definitely have a strong command on the language. Now, when I talk about practice, I want to say that you have to inculcate the habit of reading. Reading is a very important thing because when you read, you pick up new words. You tend to stress on the right syllable where you need to have the right effect and all of that. So reading helps, and if you can read it, whatever, maybe a newspaper in front of the mirror, you stand and you practice, that helps. Reading does help. You're watching your gesture, your posture in the process, that also helps, because you yourself will be your biggest teacher. You have to understand what are your loopholes, where are the areas that you're making mistakes. So if you watch yourself minutely in front of the mirror, I think that helps. So try this out. Reading out does help a lot. Try this out. It will help you in due course of time. To some extent, it will take time and it will happen, through practice. But try this out. The next thing that you should be doing is that, watch a lot of motivational videos in English. Now, not necessarily motivational videos. You could watch anything. You could watch a cricket match commentary in English. You could watch an English movie. You could watch a nice documentary in English. But when you are watching something, like kids, we adults too. Maybe kids have a greater capacity, but we as adults, if we watch something, that does have an impact on us. Maybe you can watch your favorite celebrity who speaks very good English, because that way you will imbibe, you will tend to imitate, and you will also pick up new words and grab new words, and you will have a tendency to put those new words in the sentences that you are building. So try this out too. The second thing is very important, that if you can watch a lot of informational videos in English, that will help you. The next thing that you should do, the third thing that I say that you need to do regularly, is to get into a habit of talking with your circle, as in could be your family, friends, and everybody. We have a tendency to talk in our mother tongue, right? So that is okay, which is fine. You should have a high regard for whichever language that you've been following. But besides this, it is very important that you also get into this habit of talking with your people around you, your surroundings, be it your family members, like I said, your your friends, or anybody. In the process, if the other person is also trying to talk in Bengali or in Hindi or any other language, he or she will automatically fall in line with you, and then you both try and get into a conversation in English regularly. So that's how you will tend to correct your friend will tend to correct you, and that helps, that does help, because you will remember that in the longer run. So for today, I will leave you all with these three tips. Try these three tips regularly, on a regular basis. I'm sure you will be getting some effect. Probably in my next videos, in due course of time, if I have the time, I will talk about some important some ways through which you can also improve your pronunciation, because pronunciation is very important. Again, like, we often have a tendency to not pronounce the word with the way it is supposed to be. So that I will talk about in the next video. If you're liking what I'm doing, if you think that what I'm saying is making sense to you and you'd like to see more of these videos, I would request you all to like, comment, and subscribe. That way it will keep me motivated as well to come up with new things and educate my viewers. All right, bye bye, and have a great weekend, everybody. Today is Saturday, so I want to wish everybody a wonderful weekend. Bye bye.